Wave to the 3 people watching on Facebook Live. All right, we're just underway here. We're about to start up what looks like the return, not of Pai Pai, but the second game for the Asphalt Green against MilkMob. MilkMob in white, Asphalt Green in green. Goalies are Jacob for MilkMob and Dan Ridzik for Asphalt Green. Face off center. Shot paddled away by Ridzik. Joe with a rifler just wide of the net. Jordan, who was reffing for most of the day, makes his debut today for the MilkMob. Shot, save. Jacob. Does anybody know Jacob's last name? Jacob. That one? Goalie Jacob. Gaskin. Thank you. Pete handles. Shot stick away by Ridzik. No icing, waved off. How many teams does Brian Hicks play for? Let's just hope, for goalie's sake, it's only 2. Dumped in by MilkMob, icing waved off. Jake handles. Keith. Two on one. DGR dishes it out to Jordan. Joe up the middle. Icing is the call. Icing on asphalt. Back into their zone. Face off one by Milk. Shot by Pete wide. Jordan tries a cross middle pass that's off the foot of Jake. Pete looking to pass. Finds Jordan side. Canceled out through the middle pass and out of the zone. Reese, slot, Trickler, just caught the glove of Gaskin. Shot, blocked down in front. Jordan finds Joe's stick that he can't handle, and it goes to the corner. Joe backhands to the corner, looking, shot, blocked by Ty of asphalt green. Reese turning, stick lifted by Jordan, back into asphalt zone. Ty looking. No icing. Reese drops it back into milk zone. Shot paddled into the corner by Ridzik. Hicks looking for the corner, finds his teammate, fans the shot. Hello. Fancy stick handling. That's my teammate, Aliza. I didn't know she was on MilkMob until now. Pretty smooth. Face off. Won by Asphalt. Carried out of the zone. Looks like it's an icing. Waved off by Asphalt touch. Back into asphalt zone. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first period. 0-0. And Gaskin covers. Careful. Don't want to trip and fall. Face off won by Green. Shot deflected over the net by Pete. Cleared out by Milk, but back in by Ty. Pete gains the advantage. Chipped back in by Green. Reese dumps it in. Becca to carry behind the net. She's doubled. Pass just through the slot. Shot again by Green, just wide of the net. Good defensive presence by MilkMob. They're getting in front of and shotting. Good save by Geskin. Rebound. Reese in the low slot buries the rebound. On an otherwise good defensive showing by MilkMob. But it wasn't enough to stop Reese, who puts one on the board for Asphalt Green. 1-0 at 6:06 in the first period. Face off won by Milk. Jake handles. Teammate to Keith. Keith's shot. Saved by Geskin. Maddie tries to handle to herself. Milk takes over. Can't seem to clear their own zone. Finally got the clear. Jake puts it back in. Joe Milkman Sends it back into their zone where Jordan picks up. He's looking for the cross ice. He's got Joe. Sorry, correction, that's not Joe. Here's Joe. Here's Keith. Maddie handles. Dumped in by Green, covered by Gaskin for a face-off. Face-off won by Milk. Dumped into Green. Asphalt touches for the icing. Back out to Milk. MilkMob trying to milk these icings for all the water they can get into their bodies. It's a cool day. Wind is not as bad as it was in the last game, but still a factor, as it seems no one is really all that tired and everyone's playing extra aggressive. This is great ball hockey weather. Hicks carries, toe drags, looks across to his teammate who mishandles the pass, and it's covered by Ridzik. Face off won by Green. Jake can't get a handle. Here comes Pete with a shot rifled. Rebound covered by Ridzik. Good shot, Pete. Sloppy face-off, but won by Milk. Milk carries around, tries the wraparound. Maddie strips it away, gains control of the ball. Milk gets it back. Handled by the defenseman smartly. Can't get it out of the zone. Milk attacking. Heat in frame. Looks to pass out of the zone. On an otherwise nice save by Ridzik, who gloved it, but it was a high windup. Great save by Ridzik. High windup by MilkMob. Nice save, Ridzik. Hacking away at the ball, face-off won by Milk. Shot, save, rebound, save Geskin, who struggles but gets a glove on it despite the screens. Plenty of screens too. He's looking through a lot. Just a wall of white. Face off right of goalie. Left of us. Face off won by Green. Shot. Deflected. Blocked in front. Back to Green, who has a man on him. Joe puts it back in the zone. Handled by Lisa. And finds Keith, who tries to pass for Maddie, but it fails. Into the corner. Joe's handling. Shot deflected into the green bench. Face off. Two minutes left in the first period. 1-0. Asphalt green. Face off won by Milk. Handle dumped into the zone from the middle. Milkman Joe handling low. Busted up by green defense. Mel Waller to intercept. Ball shot. Deflected off of Jake's head. Rebound Jordan. Shot. Save Ridzik, and he holds on. Wow. It's amazing what you can do when it's not 90 degrees outside. Jordan handles to the middle. Busted up by Luca, who banks it off the boards to Becca. Carries the blue. Shot wide of the net. DGR clears. Back to green. Jake sends it back in. Off of Mel, who finds Milkman, but it's too strong of a pass. Back into the Milk zone. Jesus. Face off. Won by Milk again. Back out to green. Shot just wide by Lucas. Blistering shot. And that buzzer means the end of the first period. Cam on the cam. Where it's 1-0 Asphalt green. Huh? Oh, I'm blocking your view? Oh, I'm sorry. You have legs, don't you? That work? How about you take your legs and move around so you can get a better view? This guy heckling me. Well, now you're in my view. Now you're in my view. Now you're in my view. Yeah. What? So far 2. Huh? Yeah. We peaked at 6, and then it just went down. Yeah. It just started when you got on camera, actually, but it's all right. We're gonna shift away to the game, where it's the start of the second period. MilkMob versus Asphalt Green, 1-0 Asphalt to start the second. Face-off won by Asphalt Green. Dumped into the zone of Milk. Pete there to handle. Milk finds Pete, who gets it to Hicks. Searching for the slot pass. None going. Elisa back to recover the puck. Back into green zone. And out of play. Face off in the green zone. One by Asphalt. Shot, save by Geskin. Good save and good dive to cover the rebound. Face off one by Milk. Pete sends it around and into green zone. Where Milk goes to work, hits head manning to the front of the net. Denied by Jake's stick. Battling. Sent around. Here comes Pete, takes a shot, deflected. Blockered away by Lucas. Oh, nice chip pass by Maddie to Lucas, but couldn't handle it. The wind definitely picked up on that one. Jake, the wind carried it, it's all good. Maddie dumps it in, looking for Lucas, who tries to backhand, but Pete's canceling him out. Milkman wide of the net. Jordan finds Joe, who shoots, save Ridzik. Great shot slot by Joe, handled expertly by Ridzik. And Green possesses. Ball deflected in the air. Becca versus Mel. Shot out of the court. Becca versus Mel. Face off one by Green, dumped into... Face off one by Milk, dumped into green zone. Kind of confusing when the opposing goalies wear the opposing team's colors. Ty gets it into Milk zone, back to Ty, who stops her from getting out. Looks for Becca, just wide. Green defenseman handles. Good move. Shot out of the court.
Let's go. That was embarrassing, man. What the hell was... He got his ankles broken. Yeah, that was crazy.
Seems like Captain Jake is having a bit of a disagreement with the sub situation for Milk. Face off. 9 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second. Milk wins the face off. Brian Hicks carries. Stripped of the ball. Eliza loses it. Shot wide of the net. Keith with the rebound. DGR clears the zone. Asphalt Green shot on goal, but it struck Maddie in the helmet. Good use of the helmet. Bad use of the shot. DGR gets it back out, but Jake cuts it off. Put the shot on goal, which is deflected away again by Maddie, who couldn't control it in the front. Jake shoots it back in, off the fencing, where Keith is there waiting, being D'd up by DGR, who errantly kicks the ball out of the zone. Jake handling. Batted out of the air by Milk. Maddie has the ball. Keith has it. Fans the shot. Finds it at his feet. Eliza cleans it up. And Jake kicks it back in for Green. Oh, deflected on net by Maddie. But met by the leg pad of Geskin. Save, shot, rebound. And Hicks's cover. Lobs it into the zone for the line change. Finds Green on Lisa. Shot, save by Jacob. Geskin. Jordan finds a man. It's Joe Milkman. Jordan behind handling, looking for a man again. Finds Joe, but he couldn't find anyone in the slot. And now it's a battle. Jake. Jordan shoots, save Ridzik. That was by Pete, correction. Pete to Jordan, and Jordan on net, but a save by Ridzik. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second period. Still 1-0 Asphalt Green, holding on to their lead. Ridzik save. And Ridzik covers, face off. Green wins it. Mel takes it back, finds a shot. Goal. On some expert passing by Milk. Shot beat Ridzik right side, just over the blocker. Face off won by Milk. Back into Green. Green has it, handling. 1-1 tie. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Here's Hicks with a shot just wide of the net. Lucas recovers, banks it off the net into White's zone. Covered, but can't hold on to it as Jacob. Shot by Green, just wide of the net. Deflected off of Ty's foot. Becca with a shot. Gloved by Geskin. And the clock stops. Oh, now it's starting again. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second period, where it's now 1-1 off of the brilliant goal by the unnamed Milk shooter with a snipe. Shot by Jacob. Shot by Jake. Maddie shot. Wide open, low slot. Save, Geskin. Lisa out the zone. No ice as Jake stops it. Maddie intercepts it. Back out to her teammate, who can't handle a pass with his hands. but now is recovered with a stick, takes a shot, blockered to the side by Geskin. Maddie fighting in the corner, gets the ball out to the middle, but no one's there. Milk takes over. Hicks, the backhand pass, finds a trickler, back to him, give and go. Just barely missed the stick, and Hicks is hobbling off. I guess he took a stick to the foot from the asphalt green defense. Now we're at the stage of the game where people slip and fall unexpectedly. Saved by Geskin off the glove. Jordan driving. Why is a man wide open? Can't handle the ball. Oh, that was a good look. Green has it. Safely out of the zone. Back to Milk. Finds Jordan. Off the wall. But back into Milk's zone. Here's Jordan. Sees Milkman. But interrupted by the green defense, and Jordan trips Lucas. And you know where he's going. To the box. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Lucas seems to be okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's made of Kevlar. Face off won by Green, power play. Shot. Ooh, skinned Joe's balls. Cup check, and the ball shot so fast that it stuck. Stuck.
Yo, Peter, what the fuck?
Into the fencing.
Why'd you hit Maddie?
Great block by Joe, but at the expense of having children. Joe is undeterred. As Milk is on a very important and pressing penalty kill. Ooh, deflected on net, saved by Geskin. And Joe clears the zone. A minute 14 left in the power play with 51 seconds left in the second period. Tied up at 1-1 apiece. Ridzik goes to the corner to handle. Ripper just wide of the net. Rebound. Maddie just misses. And deflected out. 29 seconds left in the game. Second period. 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. So there will be 20 seconds left of a power play for Asphalt Green in the third period. Hopefully, for their sake, they can capitalize. Meanwhile, it's tied. Asphalt Green wins the face-off. Trickler to the net. Maddie tries to shoot, but it's smothered by Geskin. 24 seconds in the second period. 44 seconds left in the power play. Face-off. Won by Green again. Lucas. Shot. Sails just wide of the net. Pete clears for Milk. 15 seconds. Eight seconds. 2 seconds. Shot. Reese just wide. And that brings the second period to a close. 1-1. Milk versus Asphalt Green. 17 seconds No, 20 seconds left of the penalty. They really got to fix this clock. Were you kicked off the game?
Yeah, I was drafted too high. It's so hard.
I saw you out there. I was like, no way. Yeah. Wait, so is Brian Hicks on this team or what? Oh shit, is that Han? Awful. I'm filming because I can't. I have them to sit on. It's the same thing, only I don't like the angle. It's better here, despite the not sitting part. Oh! All right. That 1 minute intermission is over, and we're at the start of the third period. If you're just joining us, which I'm sure you're not, it is 1-1, tied up between Asphalt Green and the Mob of Milkadelphia. Face off, won by Green, but lost handle, and then to Milk, who is seeing Fazio play in place of Mel because of a higher draft pick than KG. Anyway, Jake rifles one into the MilkMob, and it was saved by Gaskin into the corner. There were two falling teammates, but no penalty called. Rebound, big scrum in front of the net. Becca gets back to her feet. Pete lobs a pass, deflected by Luca, and we're all even. Shot, blocker save Ridzik on the shot from Pete. Jordan has the ball, tries the shot, turned away by Lucas. And we're all even. Milk killed off the penalty. Hicks looks to pass. Actually, it's a shot. Leg patted away by Ridzik. Green handles. Again, Fazio in place of Mel because of a draft discrepancy. But who knew? Apparently Jake knew, and he complained about it and got her out. We'll see if Fazio can make up. Shot just wide from Keith, the Jolly Green Giant. Fazio handles behind the net for Milk. Sub situations being what it is on a nice day. It's either too hot to play or it's too comfortable to play. Shot just post by helmeted Milk player whose name I don't know. Intercepted by Milk through the middle, canceled out by Asphalt defense, picked up by Maddie, who struggles in the corner with Eliza, recovers the ball, shoots. Joe now has the ball, just wide of the bank pass off the boards to his teammate. Oh, wraparound fail. Shot. Saved by Ridzik, covered by Ridzik. Killing the momentum, and Green goes for the change. last game. I mean, I love recording. It's so great. Can't wait to do it again. Asphalt Green wins the face-off. Milkman tries for the shot attempt on the backhand. Can't get a stick on it. Ball's loose. Reese, running full head of steam. Lisa safely puts it in the corner. Reese fighting off Jordan. Shoots, save. He has it, yes. Save Geskin. Didn't know where it was. That's why teammates help. Communication is key. Excuse me. You know what time it is? 9:36. Thank you. Face-off won by Milk. Back around on their own end. Looking to clear. Jordan for the ball. Jake breaks up the 2-on-1. Jake rifles the ball around to Maddie, who just can't quite get there in time. And it's sent back in by DGR. Milkman fans in the shot. Rolls in safely and comfortably to Ridzik, who's waiting with the paddle and the glove. Face off, left of goalie. Face-off won by Green. Ball forced back to Ridzik. Covers. Face-off. 8 minutes and counting remaining in the third period. But they didn't change it. Still says 2. I hope it's a third period. I could be wrong. 1-1. Face-off won by Green again. Ty handles. Becca puts it back out. Pete back. Looking for a deep pass that gets broken up by Green. Shot fought off by Geskin. With Becca screen. Ty shoots it back in. Broken up in front. Handle to the corner. Pete fighting. Lobbed into the air, caught a tree. Ty uses his body, shoots, deflects it off a white defender. Pete motoring in the corners, trying to get the ball out of the zone. Becca winds up, just wide. Shot so strong she fell. Ball handled by White. He's looking, cross, can't quite connect. And it's Green taking over with the ball. Dumped it into the White zone. Keith with the back check. Has an 8-foot wingspan. Hicks has the ball for White. Fakes. Jake blocks it with his ankle guards. Back in for Green, caught by Geskin, who holds on. Face off. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third period. What's the third period? It's the third period. It says 2, but I felt like it's been 3. It's second or third period. It is third. They didn't correct it. Yeah. That's all good. Just want to make sure the 3 people watching this know what period it is. It is a third period. We've corrected it. Geskin holds on. Save. Off of the shot from the face-off win by Asphalt Green. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. Score tied at 1. Face-off won by Green again. They are dominating on the face-off. and there are plenty of face-offs to be had because the ball keeps getting to the goalie, Geskin, who gloves it. Smart play, face-off. Face-off won by Asphalt Green. Shot blocked by Luca. Reese handling, shoots wide. Maddie shot blocked by Milk. And out of the zone. No icing. Jake picks up where his teammate left off. Doesn't quite reach the blue line before he sends that, but it's all right because it somehow winds up on Geskin's stick, who carries it into the corner. Now White has got a head of steam. Good stick handling. DGR with a shot in the slot. Backhand, one hand backhand shot turned away by Ridzik. Lucas with Becca and DGR. Becca clears the blue to Lucas, who can't hold on. DGR in the mix, trying to change. Green possesses, shot. Wow, that was magically blocked. Icing. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in the third period. Third, they didn't change it, yeah. Face off, won by Green again. Jordan tries to steal, overwalks the zone. Maddie has it, ball's out. Oh, wow, just missed his teammate. Hicks was there waiting to drive that one home, but it just went wide. Paddled away by Ridzik, who then also blocks that one back up the ice. Pete comes in to cancel out. Saved by Ridzik. And the pressure is being put on by White, by Milk, who hasn't won a face-off in a long time. Fazio handles, but it goes off of the boards. I guess it's loose. Blocker down by Geskin. Held on to by Jake, who fires a shot from the point. Rifled by Lucas. Jordan can't get the ball over. Here comes Pete. Heroic shot. Just hits the post. Wow. That had to be in the high 80s mile per hour registry. Becca has a shot, canceled out by Pete, who just misses Milkman on the pass. Jordan, Fazio on the D. Good D by Fazio. Geskin with the save, and it's cleared out for an icing. This is the pattern of this third period, folks. It's been save, glove, face-off, icing, face-off. Chances are few and far between, and the wind is starting to pick up, so anything could happen. Timeout. Asphalt Green. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third period, tied 1-1. None left? No? None? None for Milos? I don't know, what you got? No, you got beer? What you got? Give us a beer! No. I'm messing with you, Ooh, time to stretch these legs. All right, if you're just joining us, 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third period. The score is tied 1-1. MilkMob versus Asphalt Green, face off left of Gaskin. Won again by Asphalt, who has had a monopoly on the face-offs throughout the game, and especially this third period. But there goes Milkman with the aggressive play. Oh, later, Tom. Milkman dealing, sends it off of the post. Smartly batted out of the air by the Asphalt Green defense, handled by Becca, who was hacked in the legs. Looking to get payback, Becca slams him into the post. Saved by Ridzik on the butterfly. Whoa, narrowly. Gaskin almost mishandled that one, but I guess the wind also helped him out. The wind giveth and the wind to take it away. Milkman. Handling low for Milk. Finds his teammate for the give and go shot just wide of Ridzik. Becca comes down to try and handle the ball. Fazio puts it back in for Milk. And Lucas clears the zone. Pete drops in from low. Fresh legs for Milk as Jordan is on for the unnamed player from MilkMob. Pete gets out of the zone, but Jake from Asphalt Green dumps it back in, and Pete responds by sending it back on net. Just misses it. Floor and icing touch by Jake. 39 seconds left in the third. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. 1-1 tie. No ice. Woo. Jordan nearly sends that into the cameraman. 10 seconds left. Stick lifts, shots. And that's the end of regulation with the score tied up. I need a break. Oh. Overtime, yeah. Oh. Yeah, good shit, man. All right, you know the game. 5 minutes overtime. 3-on-3 format. 1-1. Once again, Asphalt Green wins the face-off. Slow and steady wins the race. Good give and go by Lucas. Shot saved Jacob on the diving glove. Luca clearly the point man with the velocity on the shot. Intercepted by Pete. Need to zoom in for this one. Pete finds Hicks, who's just wide of the net. Lucas shrugs off a centering pass, and it's on to Maddie, who handles. Trying to reach the blue, dumps off for Lucas. No pressure being given to Maddie. Lucas keeps it back in. Pete has the ball canceled out by Maddie behind the net. Here comes Reese with a wide open look. Blocked by Pete. Fazio and Lucas in a foot race. Beckham handles the pass, and it's been knocked out of play. Uh-oh. There we go. Face off just out of Milk's zone. Asphalt Green wins again. Green struggles with a shot, gets it through the screen, but Gaskin's leg pads were there to stop the ball. Fazio calls for the ball. But it's a no-go as Green takes over. Fazio tries to get the ball out. Headman by Joe Milkman, who shoots, and it's saved by Ridzik. Much to the delight of the Asphalt Green bench. 1 minute, 54 seconds left in this overtime, which is brought to you by Con Ed, which reminds you to pay your bills on time or your electricity will be cut. 1 minute, 54 seconds left in overtime. And we have a timeout called by Milk. A minute 54. Face off. Won by Milk with a shot by Joe Milkman that just gets the chest protector of Ridzik and goes wide. Maddie handles, trying to get it out of the zone. Lucas, spin move, off the boards to himself, finds Maddie, who dumps it in smartly into the milk zone. Eliza handles, gets it out to Jordan, carries in, no icing. 1 minute left in this overtime. Maddie with a lot of time and a lot of real estate. 50 seconds. Dumped in, icing. Not the best icing to take, but an icing nonetheless. With 45 seconds left. Asphalt Green takes it in their own zone on the faceoff with an overwhelming faceoff win percentile for this game. I haven't calculated it yet, but it's just been all of them on faceoffs most of this entire game. Asphalt wins it again. Off the referee and back out to Lucas. Shoots. Sorry, passes to misses. 2-on-1. Pete and Hicks waiting, blocked. Good defensive play by the Asphalt player, whose name I should know, but I just don't. Eliza looks to shoot. It gets blocked, but somehow it makes it to Ridzik, and it just hits him in the helmet, and he's able to recover. Yehuda looking to influence the clock. I guess he has a bet on the game. Peep the shot. Gloved by Ridzik. "15 seconds melted to 8.6. Great shot, even better save by Ridzik. Shot again. Ridzik, leg pad low, turned away. Liza in the corner. And we're to a shootout. It was. Yeah. All right, here we go. Woo! Good game. Ooh. It's a little too early for sweatshirts, eh, gentlemen?
No more. Nah, man, I'm weak. Sweater weather?
You said I'm weak.
I gotta look sexy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you missed the goal.
Oh no! Oh no! Whatever will D5 do?
Okay, wait, now actually, I'll take that shot.
Milk shoots first. Silky mitts, maybe a little too silky. save. Wow, that trickled and almost went in. Great awareness by Geskin. Eliza on the shootout. Handles to the right. Brings in. And sticked away on the poke check by Rizik. Third shooter for Green. Second. So far, the goalies are beating the shooters by a score of 3-2, 3-0. Hicks is very sneaky. He knows what he's doing. But for the left leg pad of Ridzik, every bit of that 6-foot frame stretching out to deny Hicks a much needed shootout goal. We're still 0-0 for the shootout period. And Geskin says, guess again, and denies Asphalt Green. 1-1 tie, overtime. Shootout, no goals scored so far in the shootout period. Here comes Jordan, who mysteriously fans in the shot. This has been a very uneventful shootout so far, but it's not over yet, as per D5 rules. Rather uneventful, right? Here's Pete. He's going to probably drive hard to the blocker side. Ridzik, calm, cool, and collective, sends it to the boards. Still no goals in this shootout period. But here's Reese, who gives a bit of a hi mom to the audience. Got something up his sleeves. And yeah, he does. And it's a goal. Oh, well, that's game. I thought there'd be a rebuttal shot, but I guess there's not. It's whoever scores first. And Green takes home the win. 2-1 the final score on the Reese overtime shootout goal. Great game by both goalies. Definitely players of the game. Is there another game?
We got one more.
Great